Hey family, this is Darlene A. Anderson of Darlene's Utopia, and I want to invite you guys out to our next conversation series.
Fellas, I'm so glad y'all spoke because we outnumbered and they about to get the mic. Okay. Alright, first question I'm going to run with is, why do some women feel that their boyfriend or husband can't be friends with the opposite sex? Pick a number one.
Because although we may trust our men, even though it's up to them ultimately, whatever happens, it's a lot of scandalous women out there.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's a lot of women who are attracted to a man who's already committed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's jealousy because they want to ruin what the other person has. Maybe it's loneliness and they don't intend to hurt the other woman, but they're thinking about themselves. But although my husband might have good intentions on helping someone, she may have another agenda. And men always feel, well, my husband feels, we've been in this situation, and he'll feel like no matter what her intention is, you have to trust me. And I do trust him. But I don't want him being in a situation where he has to make that type of choice. So it's better to just, and plus a lot of women will take kindness for weakness. So he may be nice and help you with your groceries upstairs, but now you think he kind of likes you a little bit because he's extra nice. He's not being extra nice. He's just being himself. But because you're lonely or because you know, had liked him for a while, or whatever the case may be, you have something else on your agenda. And I'm here to make sure that it doesn't go like that, or you don't get your satisfaction. So it's just a dangerous situation, and we don't want anyone else to think that they can kind of slide in or whatever. And I know it kind of sounds to me, to myself, like, so then if you trust him, then it shouldn't matter what she tries to do. That's fine, but here in reality, stay over there.
My experience is that, first of all, I can't imagine my life without my male friends, just like I can't imagine my life without my female friends. It's not about the friendships, it's about behavior. So if you have a friendship with someone of the opposite sex, what behavior is included in that friendship? A very good case that I have is a good, close couple friend of mine. The woman has been my friend since we were 14 years of age. I was her maid of honor at her wedding. I stood up with her and said, I'm going to support your marriage no matter what. Her husband has a rule. If his wife is not home, he's not letting you in that door. It is very clear that he doesn't even want there to be an appearance that there's an opportunity for you to do anything inappropriate. But what's more, he doesn't want somebody outside saying, you know, that woman came to your house and you weren't there, she was in there a long time. Now, it got deep when her former sister-in-law came to visit her son. And he says, you may be his aunt, but you're still a woman outside of my wife. You're gonna have to wait for my wife to come home. You showed up at my house unannounced. So he made some very clear boundaries as to what was appropriate behavior for female friends around him. That said, there are a lot of people who like to blur the lines. They have exes that are friends, which can happen, which is, I'm grateful for that opportunity to be friends with my ex. But there's some very clear boundaries to the behavior. I don't want his current wife to think that, oh, the ex is back. No, I don't want him back, but I honor our friendship. There was something about him I liked so much that I got involved with him in the first place. When we decided to end our marriage, that didn't go away. It just means that we chose not to act in any way sexual about that. So there's, you know, the cheek kiss now. So it's not about the friendships, it's about which behaviors go with that and making sure that you are honoring your relationship and setting boundaries that honor your relationship.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this one. Okay. Why do women stop doing the sexy things they used to do once they're in a committed relationship? That's, oh, we got it. Hand it up. Wow. That is a serious one.
I'm tired.
All right, let's see what you got to say.
Only because we were talking about this earlier, actually on the way here. And my mentor, I'm a makeup artist, so my mentor once told me when it came to, I asked her what advice she had for me starting out to elevate as much as I can in my career, and she told me just to stay hungry, basically. Once you become comfortable, you become replaceable. And I think a lot of people get comfortable and they forget that the same way you got them is the same way you have to keep them.
Yep.
And I'm single right now, but
Wow. Yeah, this one. What you got to say, man?
Okay. I'm all about this one because this is an ongoing conversation with my friends. What we understand is people send their representatives out to meet that new person, and it's not who they really are. Yes. So when they finally get comfortable and let their hair down and be themselves, that's not the same thing that you saw the first 5 months when it was hot and heavy. They pulled out every stop. They went and got their hair done and nails done and what is it, everything big? They did the whole 9 yards, but it wasn't them. And so I'm always encouraging young people around me, first figure out who you are and then be that consistently. Because if you're going to send somebody else out to meet that person, they're going to keep expecting that person they met. And they keep feeling like the rug got pulled out from under them. And it's never been about the rug got pulled out from under them. You finally started being yourself. So just, if people would be themselves from day one, it wouldn't be that issue.
Okay, so we got consistency over here. We got be true to yourself over here. Anybody else want to say anything? Okay, now look, you can't keep it that long this time. We definitely want to hear what you got to say.
Well, it all starts with knowing who you are. Oftentimes, they don't know who they are, so they just show up, whoever is there that day. And, you know, I work a lot with a lot of women. And, you know, I have to say, women really don't know who they are. They want to be something else. You know, you have to come to the table with the package unwrapped. You know, my husband always says, I came to you unwrapped. There was no surprises, though. There was no bow, and there wasn't, you know. And so that's how we have to come to the table. Unwrapped, know who you are. And women, I will say, spend time by yourself. Because in those quiet moments, you will see all the skeletons. The skeletons that are hiding out from your past that you want to bring to this man and you want him to fix it and put the Band-Aids on it. You can't expect that, but know who you are and know what you like. And then when you come to that relationship, you can start identifying if he's playing the game because you would have already pulled back all your covers and all of that. Because they come with games too. They come with a whole lot of games because they don't know what they want. They want to still be on the field and then they're looking for a wife at the same time. Wife material and game material are two different things. So when you want a wife, you need to write your list of what you want in a wife. And the same thing for women. Write your list of what you want right now. Get clear. Because what you think about, you bring about. You think about distrust, people cheating, that's what you're going to bring in your relationship. You think about someone to love you, cherish you, adore you. My mama told me, get somebody that's going to adore you. My husband adores me. Okay, because that's what I think about. I think about how he is going to love me to death, and he loves me till the day I die. Nobody can tell me anything different about that. You know, we are together. So you got to think about what you want and continue to think about it so that intention is always present.